And hello to all you Porsches, and all you Bentleys, and all you Lamborghinis, and all you beautiful cars, whatever they may be, because they're all so nice. And even your Hondas. I had somebody tell me they got the car of their dream. They bought a new Honda. So whatever it is, I give you greetings. I'm glad you have beautiful cars. If yours aren't quite as big as Miko's, remember, don't give up. Do what he told you to do, and you too will be driving everything that's great. And we'll have them make new cars just for our forever distributors. I saw one the other day. They're building a new amphibian where you can drive right off into the river or in the lake and go across and continue on the road. And of course, some of you are going to be showing me pictures of your airplane very soon. Wow, is that going to be fun? Do you know how fun it is to be driving an airplane, to be flying it? Well, it's fun to look out the window and see everything down below, but more fun to be flying it and seeing what's in front and up above. One of these days you're going to be going with me to an interplanetary orbiting new sun, moon, or stars, where we're going to be starting to sponsor new people from outer space. Remember, you've got to see it, you got to think it, you got to believe it, and you can do it. Well, this has been wonderful. It's been a great day today. I tell you, Steve made me feel so good. I know I'm going to live more than 100 years old because of the products that we have. And I'm so grateful for everybody that works in every one of our plantations for the aloe and every one of our processing plants, because it takes every one of us as a team to make forever the very best. Number one, Ichiban, and everything else number one in all your countries' names. Well, as we listen to the stories of all these great people, you guys are so lucky. All of the very best people of forever here this week to talk to you, to tell you how you can be successful. So make sure that you listen, you make notes, make sure that you make the determination within you to be the very best. You know, the 35-year history of Forever has been incredible, full of fantastic successes, full of incredible challenges. The company history is no different than the history of each one of you. You've all had challenges, haven't you? You've all had things to overcome. You have new things to learn, new people to meet, because it takes new distributors who want to have the same goals you have to be able to receive these giant chairman checks. Isn't that wonderful? Well, let me tell you a little more about my story. Would you like that? I know all of you haven't had a chance to listen to me reminisce very much or talk back. 35 years is a lot of ups and a lot of downs and a lot of push ahead and a lot of new great people like you. Well, I learned in life on my father's farm that shortcuts don't work. And my father loved to work, and he loved to see me work. And can you see the picture up there? Can you see which one of those boys I am? I always say I'm the middle boy. And so everybody always says, oh, that guy there in the middle? No, I'm not the guy in the middle. I'm the middle guy over on that end. My dad taught me to work hard, and he always said that a lean purse is easier to cure than endure. Do you understand what that means? That means when you don't have any money in your purse and you can't buy anything that you want, it's easier to work hard and earn money to buy it than it is to say, I'll never have it, I give up, I'm going to go and watch TV or do something that doesn't help anybody. And so I knew if I wanted something, I was going to work hard at it. And that means like getting up before daylight in the morning to move the sprinklers, to sprinkle the water on the grain and on the hay, and to do the farm work on the ranch. But that was good work. That was good training, because I knew that as hard as I worked there, I didn't get very many dollars or very many euros in my pocket. And so it wasn't enough for me just to earn enough money to eat tonight, but I wanted to have more because I wanted to help other people. My goal was always to help other people. So I at one time thought, man, Rex, you ought to be a doctor because doctors can help everybody have better health. Until I spent 4 years in college and found out that I had to go another 12 years before I had a specialty and could really make any money, I decided that wasn't a very good idea. Well, I watched everybody else working. When I went to college, I went to the university and the College of Business and I got my banker told me, learn all of the accounting you can get, because most people can have all these lawyers and doctors and everything, but they don't know how to make any money, they don't know how to keep it, and they don't know how to pay their taxes, and so they're always in trouble. And so I went to business school. I got a degree. I went with Deloitte and Touche, one of the big, at that time, 8 international accounting firms. And I learned a lot. I learned that I didn't want to do the same auditing next year that I did this year, because it all looked the same, only just different numbers. And so I got an opportunity with one of my clients, said, we'll double your money, your salary, if you'll come to work for us. And so I thought, double? Wow, take me a long time in public accounting to double my salary. So I said, sure. And so then from there, I went into real estate. And I loved real estate, and I did very well at it. I ended up with the Del Webb Corporation, which was the only New York Stock Exchange company in all of Arizona. And so I bought and I sold real estate. I developed marinas. I developed all kinds of office buildings, shopping centers, apartment complexes. You name it, I did it. And we made money. We did very well. And my owner of my company then, Del Webb, he was very smart. He started as the son of a road builder in California, and he started construction, building buildings and building all kinds of things around the world. And he ended up buying the New York Yankees baseball team. And so I had a lot of great experiences with him and with some of the biggest companies in America. And we had some wonderful times. It was very good. And but my father had told me not only work hard, but no shortcuts if you're going to become successful. No shortcuts. And that's something that I thought about when I started Forever. One of my friends, some of my friends were in network marketing companies, and they were always coming to me and saying, Rex, why don't you come to my meeting this Saturday and talk to my people and tell them how long it took you to become a vice president with Del Webb, to how long it took to make $200,000 of salary, how long it takes to get to the top in a company like Forever, like at that time Del Webb, which wasn't Forever. And so I would go to their meetings trying to help them. I always liked to help my friends. And of course, they were always trying to get me to sign up in their company. And as I went to their meetings and watched them put the marketing plan on the board, I would watch and I would say, interesting. I like the idea of helping all the people. Sponsor more people, help them get a little bit of their bonus, and pretty soon if you help enough people, you got a big bonus. And I thought, good idea, only I think there's a better way to do it. And so all of these other companies, and I looked at every one of their marketing plans, and I learned from them, and I think I learned from their mistakes, because when I got through making our marketing plan, I felt I knew we had the very best one, the #1 marketing plan in the world. And we still have it. We still have that basic plan. We've just added to it and added to it. And now, this last year, we added our chairman's bonus. Do you like that bonus? Boy, you better like it, because I don't have much money left, because we gave $21 million of chairman's bonuses last month in Hawaii. $21 million, can you believe? The bank says, you're going to break us. We don't have that much money in the banks. But they found it, because we had it there. We saved it, so we knew we had it for you. Anyway, so we created the marketing plan first. You know, just about 35 years ago, last month, Greg and Ruth and I were sitting at the kitchen table at our house, sitting there talking about the new marketing plan that I had, and we didn't have a name for it. And so we made lists of names that we thought would be good for a company like this, which was going to help people. And so we had pages and pages and pages of names. And we're getting close to the grand opening. And so we said, okay, we have to make a decision. because everybody liked their name. And so we voted, and we voted, and we voted, and we came out with Ruth's name. Ruth's name got the most votes. Better Living Products. Did you know we started out for 1.5 years with the name Better Living Products? Because we wanted everybody to live better. Great name, wonderful. Our attorneys had cleared it. It was okay. Nobody else had that name. And so 1.5 years later, we found out there was 4 companies in America that had the name Forever Living Products. All 4 of them started before we did, and they had priorities, and we didn't want to fight them because we knew we were going to lose if we did. And so it would be terrible to have to use one name over here in this state, one name over here, a different name in another country. That would have been terrible. So we started looking again. New lists of names on the table. New list, new list, new list. And guess what? I won. Because I got a name that was exactly the same letters as Better, only it was Forever. Forever Living Products. We changed our name to Forever Living Products. That was, can you believe, in 1979. Wow, how about that? Is that something new to you? Did anybody know that? Nobody knows, yeah. Lets you in on some secrets of the company. Anyway, it was a great move because Forever was so much better. And it's just like, remember, does anybody remember what our first logo looked like? Did it look like that one? First logo? An eagle? Oh, guess what? First logo was a seagull. Have you seen the seagull anyplace? Well, you know, seagulls was great, and we enjoyed that, seagull. But, you know, seagulls eat on the beach, and they go eat garbage on the beach, and you know, they're little birds, and they're nothing like seagulls. And so we changed our logo to the big, beautiful golden eagle, the white-headed eagle. All eagles are forever eagles. And you are forever eagles. Yay, yay. You know, our first meeting we held in Phoenix, Arizona, 43 people attended. Wow, we thought that was pretty good. Only a few of them signed up. Only a few of them bought any products. Our products were, I'm going to tell you in a minute how I got them, because after we got the name and registered, and we needed to have what? We had to have a product. Everybody else in the world, when they start selling something, they come up with a product and try to start selling it. No, we didn't do that. We come up with the best marketing plan in the whole world. Came from above. And we looked for products. I spent weeks and weeks looking at all new products. Something that was what? Healthy. Something that was going to give you better health. Everybody that we sold it to would have better health. Something that they take every day, every week, every month. And it was consumable, because if you're in the multi-level marketing business, you got to have a consumable, usable product. And so as we went through all of these products, I met 3 doctors from Dallas, Texas, and they had spent 25 years of their lives developing a stabilization process where you could fillet the aloe vera leaf, take the white gel out of the interior, and stabilize it naturally, put it in a bottle, and they had some that they had had for 25 years. And they said it tests just like the fresh product. And so we sent some off to the laboratories, had it tested, just almost perfect as the new product from the leaf. And so they had 3 products they were trying to sell in health food stores. And guess what? When you went over to find some of their products, you would go, wow, dusty. Been sitting there a long time. Nobody buy it. You know why they wouldn't buy it? Because when I told my company I was going to retire from their company and I was going to start selling aloe vera, and they said, who? Who's aloe vera? They didn't even know that it was a plant. They didn't know anything about aloe vera. And, you know, that was just 35 years ago. And now every lady has an aloe vera plant in her kitchen in case she gets a burn or something. Everybody knows aloe vera, how nice it feels on the skin, how nice it uses for shampoos, how nice it uses every place, even on the kids, on the dogs and the animals. Aloe vera is a wonderful plant. And so we started with 3 aloe vera products, all aloe vera. And at that time, it was called aloe vera juice. Okay, for the first 4 years that we were selling it, it was called aloe vera juice. And aloe vera jelly and aloe vera lotion. 3 products we started with. Well, guess what? After we found that nobody, the people that were making the products, could not make it fast enough as we could sell it. We were selling it faster than they could make it. And so I bought the company, Aloe Vera of America. Everybody know Aloe Vera of America? They're the ones that had the patent process for the stabilization of aloe vera. And I purchased Aloe Vera of America from the 3 doctors, and now we were in business. But the office that we actually received when we bought Aloe Vera America was a very little office. And I think, can you see that little office? Oh, there it is, right back up there. See that little office? That was on Easy Street in Dallas. Oh my goodness, it wasn't easy. There was nothing easy about it. It wasn't big enough. It wasn't fast enough. It was not enough for our employees. Everything about it was not easy, but we started immediately to build a new, we actually rented a big new building that was open and available. We started building our first manufacturing facilities that we thought would be big enough to take care of all of our needs around the world. Well, guess what? It wasn't big enough either, and I'll tell you about the history of them as we go along. But as the reason I bought them out is because our suppliers that we were buying from, they got greedy. They see we were going to grow big, and every month they would raise the price of the aloe. They'd raise the price. We didn't want to say to our distributors, You got to pay increased price this month because the supplier is charging us more. So that's why we went and bought them out so we could have better prices continuously. And as you all know, we almost have the same basic good prices throughout the world, and we're really fortunate about that. We hired many great people, some of them here today. And well, I'm going to tell you about the truck. Did you see that was our first truck, 1930 Model A Ford truck that we hauled the products in. Can you believe that? 1930. I still have it. I still drive it. Yeah, I love old cars. Miklos likes all new cars. I like all old cars. I keep them, just like my children. I keep them. I like them. I like Greg. I keep him. I want him. And so, anyway, we hired. We hired many great people, and you've met some of them here today. You've met R.J. Lloyd. Where is he? R.J.'s here. Stand up, R.J. He and I started first grade together in Idaho. First grade. Okay, where is R.J.? Is he in the back there? Somebody, there he is. Look at that waving. R.J. been with me since first graders. He's an attorney and a CPA and a great friend and a great lover of aloe. He drinks it every day. He uses it every day, and all of his family does. Navaz Gaswala. How many of you know who Navaz is? Navaz came to work for me in Dale Webb 40 years ago. 40 years ago she's been with me. Navaz, where are you? Come out here and say hi to everybody. And you see her, you clap, okay? And we look at that. There she is. See that? You can walk clear across, Navaz. Come and walk clear across. You know, this lady, she did all the typing for all the new documents. She was with me in doing all of the original documents for all of the things. And she's still here working every day. And she has her own countries, like India's hers. And she has UAE and tell them.
UAE, India, Cambodia, Vietnam, Australia, New Zealand, Pongo. Yeah, we've got a lot of great countries, and India is doing a superb job. Congratulations, India. We're happy to have you all here.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Doug. Anyway, we 40 years, and I tell you, even before forever, she was with me. And so anyway, great people who love to help you build your business. And everything was going along wonderful. In 1981, we got our first $1 million day of sales. One day, $1 million in 1981. But then at Christmas time, guess what happened? In Christmas time, the Arctic Circle sent down frost, snow, ice, clear down over our U.S., clear down over Texas where our plantations were at, clear down into Mexico, ice and snow and cold, and aloe vera freezes. And all of the aloe vera froze. When aloe vera, if it's cold enough to freeze, it breaks the membrane on the side of the leaf. And in about 3 days, it melts down to just a puddle of water. All you have is a puddle of water. And all of the aloe vera froze. And wow, what a terrible experience. On Christmas Day, I got on the airplane. I gave Greg his little toy car, and I got on the airplane and flew to Texas because the aloe there had frozen. It was so cold that you could take an aloe vera leaf and you could use it for a baseball bat and hit the ball. It was frozen solid, icy. We got all of the aloe vera that we could, and we put it in ice boxes, big ice boxes, refrigerations, to try to keep them as long as we could, because we knew every day we had to use some far more aloe for you, our distributor. We went to the Caribbean. We toured all over the warm countries in America for aloe vera, to find aloe vera to be able to use. We found one 30-acre field in the Dominican Republic, over Cuba, in the beautiful part of the world where it never so far has freezes, and I hope never freezes, knock on wood, huh? And we were able to buy leaves from there, and later we bought all of the plantations there. And the biggest plantation today for aloe vera in the whole world is in the Dominican Republic. We have more than 5,000 acres continuous, far as you can see. Aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera. And it is wonderful. And we keep adding every year more aloe vera so that we always have enough and plenty for all of you. Anyway, we had to move to new offices because our office wasn't big enough. We had to build everything new. We purchased the new building in Tempe, and by the time we got in it, it was already too small, like a lot of your offices. When we rent them or we buy them, and when we get them, by the time we move in, usually they're not big enough, and we have to start looking for bigger ones. But that is a wonderful thing to do, is to be able to grow, and grow faster. Well, 1982, we purchased Robson Honey, and that was all of the honey bee products, pollen, propolis, royal jelly, in all of Arizona when we bought it. And because it was the best, we tested it all in the very best. And then we just kept adding more and more and more, and now today we buy products from all over the world. We use almost all of the pollen and propolis from the whole dang world comes to our operation in Phoenix, Arizona. And so we've had big expansions in all the products. We started international sponsoring, and we went first to Canada, and which is very close to home, of course. Oh, how many Canadians here? 1. Oh, 4 of you. Oh, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one? Okay, the 4 right there. All right, they are all here. And then we went to Malaysia. Malaysia's not here yet. They come tomorrow. And Malaysia was the next place. And then we went to Japan and opened up there. And we took 5 years before we really got Japan going good. And eventually Japan became our number 1 foreign country. We moved into our current building because we kept outgrowing our next building, and we moved into our current building in Scottsdale, Arizona in 1997. And a very interesting thing happened there is we had a loan, a mortgage at the bank for some of our resorts, because we'd gone into the resort business. Because I said, if we're going to work hard, we're going to work in fun places. And our resorts are fun places. They on lakes and rivers and fishing and skiing and all the fun things. And so we had 2 mortgages on 2 of the resorts. And the bank called us up one day and says, come in and see us. We have big problems. They said that we've been audited, and the bank auditors say you've got to get rid of some of your loans. You got too many loans. And he said, you're going to have to pay us back the money that you owe us now, not on a monthly or annual basis. And so we weren't very happy about that, because we'd had those loans maybe for 5 years or more, and we had made every payment, every due date, every month. And we was not happy, because we had to then go find another organization, another bank to loan us money to take care of those loans. That was First Interstate Bank called. Well, guess what? We outgrew our offices in Tempe, Arizona. Not big enough, so we're looking for new, bigger offices. And I find one of my friends tells me about a big bank building that just got sold. The whole company got sold. First Interstate Bank got sold to Wells Fargo Bank in San Francisco, and they are going to sell the building there in Scottsdale, which is very nice. I went and looked at it and checked it over. I'd been there. I knew the building, beautiful building, big and that. And so we bought the building. And now that's the same people, the offices there, the same people that had told us, we can't carry your loans anymore, you have to pay them back. The next morning after we signed the documents, I went to the president of the bank and I said, good morning, I's your new owner, I's your new manager. I'm the boss now, I'm the big boss. So I learned something from that. Never burn your bridges. Always be nice to the people coming up the ladder, because you'll probably meet them when they're coming down again. And so never burn your bridges. So anyway, at that time, 1998, we had sales of $1 billion per year. 1 billion. I can't even write billion. One per year. Well, I learned one thing as we come along. You gotta hire great people, train them, and then allow them to do their thing, allow them to accomplish the goals that you make together. And we have some wonderful people. Today, we have a big facility, the Ava building. Can you see it? The Ava building, Aloe Vera of America building in Dallas, Texas, 280,000 square feet. It processes over 8 million gallons of aloe vera annually. And that is really big compared to Easy Street building. And we're doing very good there. We have our new nutraceutical plant that we just opened last year in Phoenix, Arizona, where we do all of the tablets, the bee pollen, the bee propolis, the Arctic Sea, all of the tablets are done in that building. Wonderful, state-of-the-art, wonderful place like the Aloe Vera of America building is in Dallas. And we own more than 6,000 acres of plantations planted in the Dominican Republic. And we have many in South Texas still, where we all originally had, but we don't want to take a chance of another frost in Dallas or in Texas. We are doing business now in 155 foreign countries. 155 foreign countries. If you want to know more about it, ask Miklos. I heard him say 160 or so companies. He's always ahead of us. He's always trying to get us to expand more. But we're growing fast. You know, there's only 195 different countries in the world. So at 155, we're gaining on them. But we got a lot of places to expand. Hopefully, you, all of us together are going to show people around the world how to have peace, how to work together, how to be able to help others get what they want in life. And as we do that, hopefully those countries will allow us to be able to go there and help their people with the best products in the world for better health and for the opportunity to make more money through our great marketing plan. Well, we have a wonderful internet presence. We have more than 175,000 fans on Facebook. We have more than 5 million people visited foreverliving.com this last year. What's next? Can anybody think of what we should be doing? Our next generation executive leadership is in place. Greg Maughan, our new president. How do you like that guy? We got new people with, as Steve told you, about all of the people at Nutraceuticals who are brilliant, who know how to make the best products, how to take care of them, how to sell them, and all the other things that are illegal. We have our Eagle Manager program, and it's building our next generations of distributor leadership. Our future 20,000 case credit distributors. Is that you guys? All right. That's why we're here together. And it's been wonderful. It's been an exciting time. We're going to continue to create the greatest new healthy products in the world. As Steve told you, we're testing and we're looking at the very best. We'll have some more new ones for you this next year. So make sure you're selling all that we have now, because it's fun to have new ones every year. We're going to continue to expand in the countries we're not into. I want to just tell you that some of the lessons that I've learned, and that is that sponsor and work with the best people. Don't try to convince somebody who's negative all the time, who doesn't listen, doesn't do what you tell them to. Tell them, come back and see me when you change your attitude. Build your program right. Build it the way all of these people have told you today. And if you do, people will come to you, knock on the door. You heard talk about Miklos. How about a stroke of luck about Miklo telling you? People will come and knock your door, call you on the phone and say, I want you to sponsor me in the Forever Living products. Is that great? Gain control of the processes in your business. Make sure you're doing it right. We have correct principles. Don't try to invent the wheel. It's already been here for thousands of years, and we are creating a better way to roll it and take all of the millions of people with that are distributors of Forever. They have proven it to be the best today, and if it's become something we can find that will improve it, we will be able to change it for the future. And build for the long haul. Create a long-term strategy, not short-term gains that end at the end of the year or end at the time that your people say, I don't think I can do it. And some people will say that, but you know they can. Convince them and make sure that you're helping everybody with the goal for the top. And we want you to remember, what did Greg tell us? Most importantly is smile. Are you all smiling? All smiling. Attitude is everything. Your attitude is what's going to convince your people to be a part of forever. So make sure your attitude is the best. You're on top of the world. You know you can do it. You know you can help your friends do it. And you're going to help them build for the future and for eternities. Positive thinking is contagious. And if you're positive, your friends are going to be positive. And you're going to teach your downline the positive things to do. And so people want to be a part of you if you make it fun. Remember, our business is fun. And you've been already warned once this today. If it's not fun, you must be doing something wrong. Well, this has been a wonderful day and very, very exciting. And I just want y'all know that I'm thrilled to be with you. I love to take pictures with you. I'm sorry that we can't shoot the cameras faster so we can get more pictures, but we got a few hours left, so we'll try to do better. But I just want to say to you that we are the best because we are together, we work together as a team, and we want you to help others get what they want in life. And if you do that, you're going to be well satisfied yourself. And I just want you to know, I am forever, you are forever, we all together are forever. I love you. Bye-bye. Thank you.